I really wish somebody had told me this sooner. I really wish someone could have instilled this into me. They could have told me this a lot sooner than when I received it, when I realized this. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. That voice, when you're like, that gut feeling, maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't really want to do this. Trust your intuition. That is your inner God speaking. That is your guidance. That is the future you. That is the future you of where you want to be, telling you what he did or she did to get to where they got to. That is, it's your compass in this life. That intuition, those gut feelings, those moments, those are the most important things to listen to. We usually hide them or try and keep them away and listen to the external, but it's the internal that matters. That's the only thing that matters. It's that internal feeling, that internal monologue. It knows something that you don't. You don't. It knows something that you don't. It knows something that's beyond you. Listen to it. I wish somebody had told me this sooner. It took me going through a breakup. It took me going through losing my job. It took me going through university, losing my brother. It took me all these different lessons and milestones and heartaches and hardships, obstacles, setbacks to realize that throughout each one, my intuition was speaking and I was ignoring it. Trust your intuition or face living with regret for the rest of your life. I'm in a place where I'm so thankful. I'm grateful with everything that's happened. It's allowed me to come to a place where I understand the importance of my intuition. And when I do feel a certain way about something, to act on it, to strengthen the intuition, because it has paid me dividends. It has made, in the short period of time, in the last few months where I have been following myself, I've made strides. I've released a book. My YouTube channel is growing steadily. You know, I'm making different sorts of content. I'm a lot happier. I'm a lot freer. I'm no longer locked into a place where I feel like I'm following other people's expectations of me. I couldn't care. I could not care less about what other people think, because at the end of the day, I'm building something that I know will be worthwhile. I'm building a foundation. And this is something my intuition had been telling me for a long while. If I had listened to it back when I even started my channel, I would have been a lot further than I am today. And this is on my other channel. It's not on this channel. So it's something where you need to go through it, because at the end of the day, I am responsible. We all are. We're responsible for the decisions that we make in this life, the choices that we choose to make. So I put my hands up. I am responsible, because it's only through saying you're responsible that you're able to take control and move in the way you would like to move. You need to take ownership of your life. If you don't know who you are, the world will tell you who you are. So you might as well tell the world who you are. If you don't know who you are, the world will tell you. The quote is along that line. If you're lost and you're out here looking, you're indecisive, you're not sure what you're going to do, the world will tell you what to do. And I promise you, you will not like it. You will not like what the world has got to offer. I let the world tell me who I was for a long time, and I was not happy for a very long time. I weathered the storm. I did. And I am responsible for allowing the world to guide me in that direction. Never again. And it should be the same with you. It should be the same thing for you. Trust your intuition. Trust your voice. And how can you strengthen that? You can strengthen it through meditation, through silence, through being alone with your thoughts. You know, sit with the noise. Sit with the noise. Allow yourself to have all of the noise. You know, people do meditation and they say to themselves, "Oh, it doesn't work. I can't focus." Not knowing that meditation is being able to sit with that noise. That is what meditation is. When you're sitting there and you have loads of thoughts that are unfinished, so they keep running, you need to allow the thoughts to finish. Let them go through it. Sit in it. That is what meditation is. And it's so important because it allows you to understand that your thoughts are not you. You are the one in control. Do not let your thoughts control you. That is what meditation is. Being one with self. This way you can strengthen your intuition and strengthen the things that actually matter to you. But yeah, trust your intuition. Trust it, or face regretting the rest of your life, because you are going to understand it one day. Don't let that be too late. People figure this out later in life. I'm 25 at the moment. Thank God for this life I've lived, and the knowledge and wisdom I've gathered along the way, and the situations I've been in, and even people around me. It's constantly learning. I'm constantly learning. It's a constant experience. People who know more than me, people who know less than me. I learn from both. I learn from all situations. Good situations, bad situations. There's always a lesson to take from that. And you build up on that and you make something of yourself. But trust your intuition. Some people, you're in the job. You're in a job that you don't like. Part of you saying, we should leave. We should start something else. We should go somewhere. Trust your intuition. Don't be scared of the backlash. It's only natural. It's only natural. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. When you choose to break away from that reality, there's going to be resistance. There's going to be a resistance before you can break away. It's only right. But trust your intuition. Trust yourself. Build that self-esteem. Trust your intuition, or face living with regret. It's me.